Welcome back. You're still watching the FNO show. This is the commodity segment. I am Ajay Sharma. Let's take a look at how the various commodities are trading right now, especially the international ones. There are some gains being seen on precious metals. About 0.5% to 1% is the kind of gains they're talking about in gold and silver today. Even crude and natural gas will come up on your screen. Crude is ticking in the green, about 0.5% if we talk of NYMEX and Brent. Apart from that, natural gas about 1% kind of gains coming in as far as natural gas on MCX is concerned. So hardening of prices across commodities, at least the global ones. Base metals though are not probably gaining in the same vein the way precious metals and crude may be gaining. So copper was flat. Aluminum is up about less than 1%, so 0.5%. Zinc is also flat, and so is nickel. So mixed trends coming in as far as base metals are concerned. Let's talk about what kind of trades are emerging in such markets with Renisha Chainani, commodity analyst at Edelweiss Financial Services, joins us. Reina, afternoon. Thanks for joining us. How are you looking at, say, a precious metal for starters? They seem to be ticking nicely in the green. Is there any trade you're looking there?
Hi, good afternoon. Yes, precious metals are garnering support from, I think, three things. One is the geopolitical tensions between Russia and Ukraine. If you look at the situation, Russia is not listening to the Western countries, and it is continuously taking further steps during its invades towards the Ukraine. It has taken control to 11 border posts of Crimea, in spite of US and UK giving them signal that they would impose some sanctions on Russia. So this is a thing which is giving some safe haven demand to gold and silver. The second thing is the hedge funds and the speculators. They have increased their positions in the gold and silver positions if you look at the CFTC data, and we have also seen some investment demand coming in. That is the third point, from the gold ETF holdings, which have increased to about 8 tons, and it is at the highest level of January. So these are the three things which are giving support to the prices, and I think somewhat support would continue from here. For intraday, I would recommend to buy gold around 30,050 with the stop loss of 29,970, and targets would be something like 30,150 to 30,200. That could be seen on the higher side. Even silver could be bought above 46,000 for the targets of 46,500 for an intraday or two.
Right, Reena, would you subscribe same kind of logic to crude prices also, because they also rebound sharply after falling to almost 3-week lows and now in the green, because this may also lead to a rebound there?
Yes, crude oil is getting both support and flow from various news. The geopolitical tensions between Russia and Ukraine is definitely providing some support to the prices, and on the other side we have US weather conditions that have subsidized now, and the harsh cold winter has somewhat subsidized, and this has subsidized the heating fuel demand also. So this is giving a resistance to the prices. So I expect crude to trade in the range of 6,100 to 6,200 for a time being, or at least for today. So if prices trade below 6,130, I would recommend to sell, and if prices sustain above 6,160 or 6,165 levels, it could head towards 6,200 levels or so.
Renisha, what about base metals then? Over there the price action today is quite mixed. What kind of strategies come to your mind there?
Base metals have been a worst performer in the month of March. As we know, the concerns were started due to China's bad economic numbers, particularly the trade numbers, and also the reports of China's loan default of a solar company. But I think this news has been over-exaggerated in the base metals pack, and this such a sell-off that came into copper should not have come. And I think this was over-exaggerated, so prices have found a bottom around 6,600 levels at LME, and I think some sort of short covering is due from here. Expect prices to trade towards 6,800 on LME. So if prices to sustain above 414 at MCX, it could head higher towards 418. And even nickel is looking good from here. It has been continuously decoupling from the base metals pack, and it is trading in the isolation higher range. So if prices sustain above 955 on the higher side in intraday basis, it could head towards 965 also. So for intraday, I expect short covering coming in the base metals pack.
Right, Renisha, what kind of trading strategy are you guys discussing at Edelweiss as far as rupee is concerned? Today is no different. Last 5 days almost, on a daily basis there are gains being made. Is it too late to go long on the rupee?
We have been advising our clients that rupee could appreciate from this levels from around 62 or so, and it has almost come down to 61. So I would also say that the next target would be 60 on the lower side, and I think this depreciation should continue from here also. So any levels like 61 or 61.20 could be considered as a selling opportunity if you would consider the futures, and target would be 60 for a short term.
All right, Renisha, we'll let you go on that one. Thanks a lot for your time this afternoon. Well, that's all we have for you in this edition of F&O Show. But Neeraj and Tanveer will take the action forward in markets in closing trades, where the markets are witnessing some profit taking today.